Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof. Bioday! Thank you for the description, my friend. Welcome. But yes, welcome everyone to the World of Madness Thursday stream. How is everyone? How is my microphone? We are live. Load up the World of Madness. I am joined tonight by a little late. No fault. They will be. Hey, Lydia. Right. That might be a little bit better, I think. Oh. Right. Okay. So, today's mission is... Well, today's mission is to find some ore. That. I need to push the range of this thing up. Just a little bit.
Hey, Lucian.
Hello.
I see that you've actually loaded the world now.
I have loaded the world, yes. The world is loaded. The world
Hurrah.
is loaded with ore detectors that can reach 1,200 meters.
Dear God, we might actually find something.
Thank you.
Our career as prospectors is about to really take off.
Sorry, Lydia. Sorry, compose. Yes, the start screen. I can. Oh, quite honest.
Oh?
I forgot that I still had my stream start screen up. The stream.
Ah. Right, yes, you've been awake for like 30 minutes, haven't you?
I've been awake, around about that amount of time-ish.
I've been awake for
sounds
like
about right.
2 to 3 hours, but either way, I'm not in a great mind myself.
I just feel tired all the time.
I can relate, but for me, it's mostly because I'm in constant pain. Well, yeah, I have unfortunately depleted our supply of ibuprofen today. I really need to just, like, talk to my GP and just say, hey, for the love of God, do something. Stop waiting for the clinic that I haven't heard from in 5 years. Are you in-game currently? Okay, I think it's just loading so slowly that I thought it had actually frozen.
It's probably loading one of mods, or detector mod.
Why am I sideways, Lucian?
Don't you remember how you left? Or what am I saying? Of course you don't. It's you.
Hey!
The bed.
True, but hey.
The bed. Fine.
Oh. This is not how I remember bunk beds functioning.
No, but that's how I built them.
You could have built them next to each other.
I could
That
have
was an
done.
option that we had.
I could have done, but I was making it compact. And easy to access. Ooh, you got yourself a laptop composer. What kind of laptop? Dell.
Okay, the ore detector on the truck is now at 1.2 kilometers.
Lovely.
I'm not reading anything from it.
Yeah, neither am I. Could you tell me when this is aligned with the upper grid projection?
Oh, sure. Up, I think. A little lower.
Eh?
I think that... No, that's definitely the top of the thing, I think.
What?
Oh wait, no, I think that's
No,
good.
that-
I think
that
that's
is-
I think that's good.
Yeah, that's perfect, actually. Nice.
I thought that there was like a top, like a roof section, but no, it's just like a bed. So yep, that should be good. Is this the new and improved truck?
Hold on. Those... Where am I looking?
Me, currently.
No, not you. Not you. How are these... What?
What?
How are these wheels here?
I don't know. They were just there when we logged in.
But...
Although the ones that are clearly holographic are also here, so it's probably just a visual thing.
No, these are physical wheels.
Are they all physical wheels?
The holographic ones aren't, but like the ones at the front are there, which was the one thing that I was having trouble with last time.
Well,
What? Ah, whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it.
it's a blessing from Clang. Let's just go with that.
Yeah, sure. All right. Well, we need to finish welding up the body of this truck.
How long is it going to take us to drive 1.2 kilometers with this thing? Or even just like 600 meters?
Not long. Maybe 5 minutes? Less?
Once we've actually welded the whole thing. Which requires a lot more rock.
Yes, that does require a lot more rock. Go. Oh.
You okay?
Right. Oh.
Which hole did you fall down? Because one of them is immediate death.
The not immediate death one.
Oh, thank God.
Don't worry. I fell down the one that is small. Small hole. The manual drilling.
Uh-huh.
I have also upgraded our inventory size.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, does that mean that I can now actually fill the tumbleweed to the point where it won't be able to fly?
Possibly. I'm not sure.
I would have appreciated more warning for that.
Inventory.
Well, in fairness, it does mean that we can now carry 5,000 stone a pop every time we need to in our main inventory. So, helpful. And regardless of that, the game is very difficult to play when... and I didn't realize this, but the inventory size for cargo containers was set to realistic.
Huh.
Which
That is
explains-
rough. Yeah, that
Yeah.
explains why we're getting so little yield from the tumbleweed.
Yeah. So I put that up to ×3. So I've only bumped it up by one marker each. But it's enough, basically. I mean, just think of it this way, Lydia. The spacesuits have an internal exoskeleton that helps us lift things.
Yes, I'm well aware of it.
Hmm?
That's like part of the lore from my New Millennia series.
Fair enough.
It's like, how are we going to get people who actually need, like, wheelchairs and stuff to the North Pole and, like, to the South Pole and survive? Answer, there's an exoskeleton in the suit.
I mean, it makes sense, sort of, because you're running around in a heavy, what's essentially an EVA suit,
Yep.
on a planet without a care in the world, so...
Even flying occasionally.
Makes sense to me. And MSI CPU i9 11900K. Oh. Not bad. Bad at all. 3070 laptop. I mean, I feel like that may be a little bit excessive, but fair enough.
I'd agree. Give me it. Okay, up to half full on the tumbleweed so far.
Oh.
If I plummet into the abyss, we'll know we need to turn it down.
Or just limit them, or just give you more thrust. That is all.
Yes, that requires cobalt, though.
Well... Oh yeah, because metal grids, right.
Yeah. If we could just give the tumbleweed more thrust, we would have a lot fewer problems in general.
True. So we're working around the fact that it would be running Autodesk Inventor Pro and 60. Okay, yeah, no. That's fair. Fusion 360 running on a laptop is difficult. It's too tough.
There we go. Fresh delivery.
Nice. And this time, our stone supply should actually last a decent amount of time. Instead of just being like 3,000 and then doing through it in like 20 seconds.
Very nearly rocketed the tumbleweed into one of the turbines there, but I think I'm good.
Okay.
I went up and slightly misjudged how far from the turbines I was.
I see.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, something that I
Ow.
recently found out, and an
What?
actual reason to get higher tier tools.
Besides that they make things go faster?
They have a longer range.
Oh yeah, yeah. The reach goes up.
I don't understand that. What?
It
is
makes
so-
no sense, but it's
Yeah.
it's an advantage of getting them. Because it
Yeah.
makes building and whatnot much less tedious. Though, by the time that you get to tier 3 tools, logically you already have a mining setup.
Oh, true. their fun. Working and working. Fair enough. Isn't the good thing. I'm glad.
Okay, if the tumbleweed gets overloaded and crushes through around here, we should be able to retrieve it at least.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Ooh!
Gesundheit.
Oh!
Gesundheit.
Apparently the Scottish cold is getting to me.
Okay. Cargo containers are completely full.
Right.
Still flying. Thank God. Don't know why you're laughing. You'd have been the one to rescue me.
I mean, I'm laughing because it means that we get more ore.
Well, I still have to dock yet. As we know from Sea of Thieves, it's not yours until you've sold it. It's not our ores until we've docked.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, gonna finish up this load, and then I'll go have a look at the hydrogen plant.
Okie dokie.
I do have a design for an industrial-grade tumbleweed, but we'll need cobalt to make it. Because it absolutely requires large thrusters.
Alright, jump in the bed, would you? It's getting dark.
The sideways bed. Oh, you took the bottom bunk?
Oh,
fine, I'm taking the top.
Okay.
Historically, I always had the top bunk anyways, so... Like.
Yeah, technically the same for me, but...
There we go.
Ooh.
Lucian, there's a problem with this bunk.
What, the fact that you get off on top of it? Yeah, I'm fully aware.
I mean, I imagine that happens normally, but also I ejected on the top of it.
You get a good view of the morning sunrise.
It's not that I'm not a morning person.
Although, in fairness, it does look like we've slept until at least, like, 10 AM.
That's still quite early for me, actually.
I'm usually awake till 10 AM, and then I go to bed. Okay.
Onwards twice. Can go dip my toesies.
Fair warning. I've only ever tested the heavy transport chassis that we're building. on relatively flat terrain.
Makes sense. It didn't seem to have much in the way of suspension, but I guess we can adjust it by adjusting the height and the strength of the hydraulics and stuff.
Yeah, we can. Just letting you know that, yeah, technically this thing has only ever been tested on, like, flat terrain. So
Right.
this is going to be interesting.
Good news, the hydrogen tanks and such do not require metal grids.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news, cargo does.
Yes.
Alright, initial hydrogen power plant laid out.
Okay. Oh,
We don't really have much of a power problem, but hydrogen thrusters are cheaper and don't need metal grids.
that's fair.
So it's something. Also, they have more boost, if memory serves, in exchange for being fuel intensive.
Yeah, hydrogen thrusters are better accelerated than atmospheric.
Yeah.
And the small hydrogen thrusters are more power.
So they could so theoretically we could swap out the hydrogens on the tumbleweed. Well, swap out the atmospherics for hydrogens.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
You need to
Once this plan works, at least.
Yeah.
Right now it's just laid out.
I mean, honestly, if you're going to build a hydrogen-powered craft, I would suggest, well, designing it from the ground up to be hydrogen-powered, not just petro and atmospheric craft.
Inventory full.
Oh.
Inventory full.
Okay, slight bad news. The hydrogen plant is a little flooded.
Well, yeah, it's next to the ocean and tides rise.
Yeah, I thought I built this when the tide was at its highest. I was wrong. Oh, it's continuing to rise, in fact.
Yeah.
Like half submerged.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I am thoroughly unbothered about this, Lydia, because technically speaking, the tide rising doesn't really make a difference. In all senses, because it's technically always at the same level, within reason,
Give or take.
give or take. Okay, it doesn't make, like, the only difference the tide rising makes is the visuals. That is it.
I thought if the collector was, like, not in visible
I mean,
water, it would not
yeah.
collect ice.
If-
Is that
if
not a
the-
difference?
That is a difference. If the collector isn't in the water, it won't collect ice. But by the sounds of it, I doubt the collector will ever be not in.
Yeah,
Right,
I'll
again.
definitely give you that.
Not really a problem.
Does mean I might need to move the connectors, though, just so things don't have to submerge themselves. Actually, there's a thought. Can a hydrogen thrust a fire if it's underwater?
Yes.
Oh. How?
I... Don't ask me! I mean, here's the thing. Because we have the aerodynamics mod and everything, we can actually create hydrofoils. So that is a possibility for traversing the water, is like a hydrofoil craft.
Need more rock.
Need rock? Need rock.
Need rock.
Need rock.
Dialing up the tumbleweed from 50-meter detection range to 300.
Better than nothing.
See if I can detect anything by the ice farm now.
Now, question, what does gases with masses do?
Huh?
Curious.
I'm guessing it makes
assuming it's
things
a
heavy.
mod.
I'm guessing it makes things heavy.
I mean, it depends. Something that's full of hydrogen gas would probably be a lot lighter.
Okay, nothing within 300 meters of the ice farm. Not a sausage.
Right. Oh.
What you have to say?
Well, Agarus comes with its own map, or, well, map globe. I want sort of a rough area on that map. That might help find. That's cool.
Mobile unknown signal. 2 kilometers and dropping. Ooh. Might go on a walk.
Oh god.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I just keep stepping in the hole that's right next to the build area.
Well, if you didn't want to fall into the mine, you shouldn't have built the mine.
No.
Remind me again why we're communists?
Are we?
Well, we have the flag for it.
No, we. Shut up. Just because the flag is red and gold doesn't mean it's communist. We're socialist. It's different.
There's an unholy or like extremely cursed alternative option as well. We're McDonald's employees. Weird how
Yes.
those things overlap, but yes.
Yes, McDonald's sent us out to a new world.
We're here to establish a
colonize
franchise.
them. We're here to establish a McDonald's
The first time
franchise.
any settlers arrive on this planet, we're gonna be serving them like Big Macs.
Oh, God.
Get in there before the unions do.
Uh-huh. Sure, let's go with that. Why not? Oh. McDonald's went to space not to discover new worlds.
Not to advance the frontiers of mankind or anything.
But just to sell burgers. Yeah, that
Makes sense.
sounds about right, to be honest. Oh.
Energy low.
Need more rock.
Yeah, that'll be the case for a lot of this.
Yeah.
E-time. Hmm. Nothing like a good cup of tea with old leather.
At 10 o'clock at night on a Thursday.
On a beast. Oh.
I've just had a thought occur to me. Which is that there's a massive hole right next to where you're building this truck.
Yes.
Imagine you finish the truck, detach it from landing gear, and it just immediately falls down the hole.
I mean, I would hope it doesn't, but definitely a possibility. That's a shame. Yeah. I know that I wouldn't be able to live without tea.
I've been self-medicating with it for years. It's the only thing that makes me functional. Anything you can dig, I can dig faster. I can dig anything faster than you.
Anything you can build, I can build better. I can build anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
We're massive musical dwarfs, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Anything you can dig, I can dig better. I can dig anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Apologies to Lucian's side of the stream, because this microphone is not built for singing.
Hey, it actually sounds fairly decent.
Inventory full.
Oh, hi.
Hi there.
Hello there. Are you interested in hearing about our Lord and Savior, the Drill?
Look at you just spitting rocks all over the place. How untidy.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't have the mod to have them automatically put in the inventory on.
And everything has to be solved with a mod, Lucian.
Inventory full.
Some things just
True.
have to be solved with a large engine, with a large engine that's looking to be upright.
Well, yeah.
I will say it is always the way that every space engineer's, like, planetary base ends up surrounded in holes.
I mean, we can run a voxel there afterwards.
But that's cheating.
Is it cheating? Is
It's the use of admin commands for your own gain. Yes, it's cheating.
I mean, it's not. It's technically just a cleanup tool.
Hmm.
Okay, that's very strange.
What?
Whatever it is that's causing the wheels to place is causing them to place fully built.
Ha! That's technically an exploit, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I don't know what's causing it.
There you go, cheating again.
Hey, not my fault. I think. I'm fairly sure it's not my fault.
The refinery is already halfway through what the tumbleweed picks up. Oh, and the station appears to be out of hydrogen.
Because I disconnected.
Ah, of course. Well, as long as you stop stealing my motors and stuff, I'll be able to get an endless supply of hydrogen going.
Well, funnily enough, I haven't been stealing any of your motors. I've been stealing all the steel plates.
Yeah. And then ordering 1,000 of them more.
Well, we need 1,000 of them more, unfortunately.
Why did you decide to build such an extra truck?
Because
It's
I had it
massive
in my
overkill.
blueprints. I had it in my blueprint, and I've never used it before. I thought, you know what?
I wonder if there's a reason for that.
Probably because I designed it like a week ago, and I haven't had time.
We could have just used my old transit van from the Antarctic.
I mean, we could.
Much cheaper.
But-
In fact, I'm fairly certain it costs less than the materials you've already invested in that truck.
Well, the materials I've already invested in that truck are steel plates, and that's it.
Couple more pieces and this hydrogen plant will start running.
Well,
Won't help our mining situation. Except for having an unlimited amount of power and hydrogen, I guess.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't get it. Whatever it is that's actually just placing in the wheels fully built, I don't know what it is, but it's doing it, and I'm gonna take it, because otherwise it's a hell of a pain to put those wheels on.
Yep.
Hey, Alanius. You're starting to see why there's extra bits in these Lego sets as you drop another bit on the floor.
It's always nice to have spares.
Yeah.
It's silver to make medical components for a survival kit, isn't it?
Yep.
So we only have the one.
You only have the one for now.
Right. When I get back from setting up this hydrogen plant, I'm gonna take the tumbleweed down the hole. See if it picks up anything.
Okay.
Because even if it's really far down, if we find an ore deposit, it's something. Who knows, one day we may even get off this godforsaken green planet.
Yeah, and go to the godforsaken white planet instead.
Hmm.
It's salty, covered in snow.
I don't want to know how those two things make sense.
Either it's incredibly snowy, or everything is covered in salt.
I just don't want to know how a planet is covered in salty white substance.
Mm-hmm.
The answer to that can only be unpleasant.
I mean, depends on your view of things. Right, well, good news. Pretty much everything is in place, and now just need to okay. And we have all the wheels. That's nice.
Generator and whatnot, one up and running. So the ice farm is now self-powering.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it somehow runs out of ice, but I really don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Unlikely. Hey, Mr. Calzo. Welcome. It goes. It's going. I found an interesting glitch / bug / feature
Exploit.
exploit where the wheels.
It is definitely an exploit.
It's probably an exploit, yes. Where the wheels that I've blueprinted on a vehicle are just appearing fully built, because that makes sense. Not sure why that's happening, but it's happening, and I'm not gonna question it because otherwise it would be hell to actually get those wheels on the vehicle that I'm currently.
Alright, I'm going to take the tumbleweed down to the hilt of the shaft, and hopefully we'll find something on the way.
Right, well, give it a moment to empty out. Yeah, free wheels, apparently. That is what I've been getting. Like, these are completely unbuilt, and these wheels are fully built for some reason.
They're also there. There's also more wheels where there were no wheels before.
Yeah, that is another thing. These wheels have somehow appeared out of nowhere. I still don't understand how, why. Whatever. I'll take it. Not gonna look,
A gift wheel in the spoke? In the
wheel
spoke, I guess?
in this... Sure, a gift wheel in the spoke. That makes sense, right?
Alright, tumbleweed descending.
Okay.
Mind what crush step is?
Around 500, I think.
Okay.
The World of Madness crew are a private SMP group that I play with on occasion. But if I ever decide to pull up a public
Nothing yet.
Dream World, then yeah, you'll...
Wouldn't it be hilarious if you spawned us a new world that's brand and beautiful and has no ores whatsoever?
Just don't...
Doesn't bear thinking about, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Well, I'm depth 220 meters here, and nothing has been detected within 300 meters of me.
Well, soon enough we'll be able to drive around. Fine.
I don't know how I managed to make this shaft so wibbly. It veers in like one direction.
I mean, when you go...
Clearly I wasn't going straight here.
Are you ever?
Occasionally. It's been known to happen.
It's been known to happen that occasionally line goes straight. Wow.
Women pretty!
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's
Granted,
fair.
I don't really constitute a man, but nonetheless,
Yeah.
I get what. No, because if a non-binary person was into another non-binary person, presuming that non-binary was an actual homogenous third gender, that would still be homo, wouldn't it? Damn. What? What is the straight equivalent of a non-binary person?
What? I don't know. What is the straight equivalent of a
Like,
non-binary
what
person?
constitutes a straight relationship for a non-binary person? I don't know.
I mean, technically...
I think straight depends on the binary.
Yeah, straight does depend on the binary. So, if there is no binary, there is no straight.
Damn.
So technically, you've never gone straight.
Well, there was a time when I didn't know I was non-binary.
Yeah.
Why am I not able to dock? What's going on here? Is the base out of power or something?
Energy.
I'm not getting docking. I require docking.
Your connector is destroyed.
Oh, does it look destroyed? It looks fine.
No, it's... Yeah, sometimes it does.
You may want to do this quick. I've got 1 minute of power.
Okay. Give me a second to dig some stuff up.
Oh god! I wonder if I can make it over to the ice farm fast enough.
No, you won't.
Definitely not, because the engines will use more power, won't they? 56 seconds and dropping.
Ah!
The tumbleweed shall bounce.
Hold on, I've almost got it.
39 seconds. "30 seconds.
There you go. Connect.
Finally!
Oh!
That
Stick
could've
that
gone-
battery on recharge.
That could have gone wrong.
Oh, okay.
Whew.
Energy critical.
Tense moment there.
Well, good news is, at this point, I can probably... No, I need to weld up a cockpit before we can down, but...
Yeah. How are we gonna bring it down without the front half just smashing?
What do you mean?
Well, that's a significant distance. That's gonna cause some damage. And also, the area directly beneath it is completely unwell. It's just gonna smash right through it.
That should be fine.
Effed it out.
Well, we need to finish welding up the plating. The... And yeah, no, Lydia Hat, I agree. I agree. Women can be pretty too. Men can be pretty too. I am more partial to the male figure. But I'm also unromantic, so yeah. yeah, there's a long list of things that you could attach to my preferences, I suppose.
A long list of things we could attach to your preferences.
Like,
I did not know we were on this kind of conversation.
I'm talking to chat.
Ah, I see.
I'm talking to chat and I'm half talking to you because you're here and I feel
I
like it would be
I only
rude
get
to
half your
explain.
attention.
Would you like all my attention?
I'm shocked.
Ryan?
I'm shocked and appalled.
Would you like all my attention? I could give you all my attention if you like.
I'm already taken, and so are you.
True, but I'm polyamorous, so
I mean, my relationship isn't.
yeah, fair enough. And even then, I don't think I could spend all my attention on you lying. Unfortunately. Too many things going on at once.
I know, I'm very complicated.
Aren't we all? Humanity as an existence is a complicated. I mean, yeah, Olivia. If you want to go through the list of my labels, I am non-binary, gay, polyamorous, panromantic, but I can't find. Oh, Ace Flux. There we go. That's the one.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It's on the sort of how do I explain Ace?
Is it anything like gender fluid?
A little bit like gender fluid. It's so you know how. The easiest way to explain this would probably be with the cornflakes metaphor.
The cornflakes metaphor.
Yeah, the cornflakes metaphor. Essentially, one day you walk into the kitchen and you go, I'd like some cornflakes. And you have some cornflakes.
Okay.
And the cornflakes are delicious, and you like the cornflakes. And the next day, you walk into the kitchen and you look at the cornflakes and go, I really don't like cornflakes. I want something else. Or I don't want anything at all. That's the cornflakes metaphor. That's basically what Ace Flux is. It's one day I feel like sex, and the next day I feel like I really don't want sex, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
So it is kind of like gender fluid equivalent for
Sort of.
asexuality.
Yeah, sort of.
In that your tastes vary and your desires vary.
And desires vary, and they're sort of they vary on like how you feel about them on a day-to-day or weekly basis. So yeah, that's what Ace Flux is.
Understood.
Well, like, that's how I had it explained to me, and I was like, actually, that fits really well. wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, composer. I haven't looked into bipolar stuff at all, actually.
Is someone suggesting that you're bipolar because your race vlogs?
No. But again, I don't know anything about bipolar. So alright. Computers. Yes. I would prefer to get one of the cockpits welded up before we drop this thing.
Fuel
Unfortunate
low.
cockpit by 10 metal.
Fuel
So
critical.
might need thrusters. Yeah.
What did you just say?
We might need to clip the tumbleweed's wings. I don't. Oh, there's. Okay, I'll put a seat on back of above the pair of work with that.
The H2O2 generator on the tumbleweed is also damaged.
Yeah, I suspected it.
That's why I can't. That's why I can't get ice into it and get hydrogen back.
Hmm.
But also, we're out of rock. I also have 4 hydrogen, so I can't fly.
Okay, we need 3 computers on those. Okay. There we go.
Okay, now that's working again.
Ooh.
Ah, hydrogen. probably be worth attaching an H2O2 generator to the actual station, I think.
Well,
We would just need to
probably end up-
reorganize a bunch of stuff for that.
Yeah, we'll probably end up moving this area anyway.
Probably the coast.
Yep. So I've taken a brief look over some of the stuff that you were talking about, Carl. I have a few ideas as to how I'd be able to pull something off like that. I haven't had the time to put any thought into it. There's a lot that goes into a design like that. D Armada 03 rating with a party of 35. Welcome, everybody.
Dear God.
Welcome. Welcome to the stream. The stream. Yes, I am streaming. That is a thing that I do.
That you are, yes.
God.
Well noticed, Lucian.
Yes. Thank you, Light. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Raiders. We are just doing a little bit of Space Engineers on the Agris planet, but not Agris War. Although Captain Arthur's scenario is delightful, I don't feel like being that stressed. Yes,
We have a problem. We have a fairly severe problem.
Oh, what's the? Have you?
One of the tumbleweed's thrusters took damage and it is now missing metal grid.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do we still fly?
If I eject a bit from it, yeah.
Oh.
Wanna grab some rock out of this thing?
Yeah. Give me a sec. Is that enough?
Just about. Very slow now, but okay,
Oh, dear.
it's enough. Poor tumbleweed.
I believe in you.
That may not be wise. Just tell me if I've got full clearance on the truck.
Should be fine. Should be. Yeah. Right. Did we put a solar panel on?
Fuel low.
You still need to build up these batteries. What is the flatbed with a tumor on the top? That's a heavy transport chassis with a large grid ore detector.
An ore detector.
Yeah.
Because we haven't found any ore
At
ever.
all. Yeah, we're still Subsisting
the
off
thing
of stone.
the thing in front of it is a hole that goes nearly a kilometer under the base, and we still haven't found any ores.
Yeah. So I haven't looked at the map, Old Deaf One, or rather, I have the map, but I don't know where we are on the map. So yeah.
Would it help if I took the tumbleweed up high? Or better yet, if you took the tumbleweed up high?
Not in this instant. I've flown up pretty high on my jetpack, and I haven't managed to find anything. Just need.
Ice farm is at least coming along nicely.
That's good.
We don't really need anything it provides, but it's good to have.
Well, the power come in handy.
Which we're not even remotely using because we're like half a kilometer away from it.
Well, in fairness, we'll probably have to start moving everything down there at some point. Oh, right. Well, that will be the old Aries? Did Barrett? Whatever the wheels are connected. You know what I mean. Yeah, the ore deposits on the Agaris planet aren't deep down, so we'll be able to find them pretty easily. We have a pretty good ore detector for that. It's just a case of getting this vehicle up and running so that we can go and look for them. There we go. Well, in fairness, Old Deaf One, we're on the Agaris planet, but we're not in the Agaris scenario. There is a difference. Oh. Fine.
Fuel critical.
Oh.
Fuel critical.
I believe it's nap time, Lucians.
Oh, right. Oh,
Just give me a moment to hop back out. I think the ice farm is shaping up nicely. I'm designing it in a specific intention way that it will be able to be easily expanded. And if if any of the raiders on your channel want to come and see this ice base taking shape, twitch.tv/lyingabedone.
Yeah. For everyone who's watching my stream, Lying is also streaming, and is twitch.tv/lyinginbedmon. For those who wish to watch both perspectives.
For those who wish to hear my dulcet tones with a much, much higher quality microphone.
Also that.
Also, I'm cute and hot.
Let there be light. Ooh.
Still don't
Good
like this
morning.
arrangement of beds, but bleh.
Hoppa. Right.
More rock needed. Why do you have a seat on top of 2 industrial cockpits, out of curiosity?
Because the industrial cockpits require metal grids.
Right. You didn't think about that whilst making it, did you?
No, I didn't. Ooh, I,
You good?
yeah, I just. Oh.
Now, Lucian, what have we told you about playing near the mine?
Get into the undercarriage of this thing.
I beg you.
Functional wheel. Right. That's the front set of wheels welded up.
Rocks very delicately inbound. Oh, the poor ailing tumbleweed.
Buran Kami, thank you for the follow, my friend, and welcome to the stream. Oh, I am most delighted to oblige.
Obliged to
Oh.
what exactly?
Obliged to playing Space Engineers on Twitch.
Oh, well, if they want to see more space engineers.
Yes, so the Folly is not finished. Old F1.
Will it ever be?
I hesitate to say yes on that. I hope to finish it one day. But it is unlikely to be finished for a very long time. Because it is gigantic. If you think it looked finished, then I'm happy that at least somebody thinks that it's done.
You are happy to not disabuse you of that delusion.
Yeah, I'm happy to not disabuse you of that notion. But at the same time, it is not finished. There is so much left. But in fairness, the ship is a kilometer long, and we started building it in survival mode. So, the fact that I haven't finished it and it's being worked on in creative mode now it says a lot. Woo! He moves! Now I just need to weld up
Does she?
the other side of... Oh, God.
Problem?
Other than the fact that the wheels are hanging over the edge of the hole? No.
I
No problem
think
with
it is fortunately long enough that you can reverse without falling in.
Yes. Yeah. I'm fairly sure.
It'll be another matter indeed as to exactly how well it survives, but I think you can reverse.
It'll be...
What was what?
I had like a... bang. Oh, I see you rearranged the beds.
Yes, they are now horizontal, as God intended.
Did God design beds?
Well, I built these ones, so for the purposes of these beds, I'm God.
Fair enough.
Anyways, back to the ice farm for me.
I'd say, Old F1, that I'm finished with the design when it goes up on the workshop. But that would be lying. Because...
Yes?
Not you!
Oh.
Because when I put a design up on the workshop, I usually go back to it like a month later and go, I could adjust this and make this better.
Oh, there's always tweaking, yeah.
Yeah.
There's always something.
Yeah.
It's how you easily spend like 5 extra hours on something than you intended, and suddenly, hey, it's past dinner time.
Pretty much. Yeah, I won't lie, Old Defon, that is what I usually do on a regular basis. I look at the sun and I go, oh, I haven't gone to bed yet. I should probably do that at some point.
Yeah, that's the standard losing experience.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm too much better, but at least I actually
you're
sleep
not.
on a regular basis. Not regularly, but I do sleep.
I do sleep on a regular basis. It's just that my sleep schedule is fucked. You know. My sleep schedule rotates around. Helpful. I know you just said you're kidding, Old F1, but you're not wrong. With Atlas coming up, my sleep schedule's gonna get even worse.
Lucian, there may be a slight hitch over here that requires something to immediately give this thing power.
What thing?
I don't know how exactly, but the ice farm is out of power.
Oh. Hold on, I'll drive down there in a moment. In a hole. Hi, Luca. And back to working. Fair enough.
In your own time, if I leave this, it might despawn.
Yeah. Sorry. Anything. I think it's the music that does that on F1. The 80s montage style music that I've got playing in the background. It's all synth pop in my space usually. So that should. And now to not fall down a hole.
Ideally.
Or hit a tree. Oh god, that's a little terrifying, but okay.
What happens?
Nothing, don't worry about it. It's mildly funny, actually.
Is it because the rotor isn't welded at all?
The rotor isn't welded at all.
Mind yourself. Do not drive into this thing.
Ah, this is cute.
Yeah, it somehow managed to run out of power, and I'm not entirely certain how. So I need like some kind of quick boost of some kind.
Just
Like
stick a
jumper
wind
cables.
turbine on top.
Do you have the stuff for a wind turbine?
I mean, I have the stuff to find. Ah. I need it.
Yes, there they go. Much faster than they arrived. There they go.
Yeah. Maybe. Whee.
I should note we can't currently get suits hydrogen from this.
That's fine.
Oh, that looks almost like a lightning rod. Exactly what we want attached to a hydrogen tank.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Hey. Also, quick question. How do you intend to recharge this truck?
Hmm?
Your truck doesn't have a connector or any kind of power on it, so how do you intend to recharge it?
I intend to put some solar panels on.
Uh-huh.
Although, I also intend to put a connector on. Well, that is a point, Old Deaf One. The Tethers mod is probably.
Inventory full. Fuel low.
That is possible. That is possible.
Yeah.
Professor.
What is possible exactly?
Having essentially a piston extension arm on the base that you can connect to a rotor head on the vehicle.
I know I have seen that somewhere.
Yeah, it's not an uncommon idea.
Critical.
Was that
But
Mad
it
Maven
only-
series? I don't remember.
It only adds, or it only allows for power transfer, not item transfer.
Well, depends on exactly how you rig it up, but yes.
How goes the desk fund? See for yourself.
Yeah.
Speaking
Speaking of crowdfunding,
of crowdfunding, Lying also crowdfunds for their medication. If one would like to assist that, go over to twitch.tv/lyinginbedmon.
and help pay for the titty skitty.
Yes, as Lying likes to colloquially name them, the titty skittles.
That's not just me, by the way.
No,
I'm
it's
not the
not.
one that came up with that.
True.
I might be the one that started altering that even further to call them titty skitties, but I am not the one that came up with titty skittles. Okay, now we're running again.
Woo. Yeah, I think having a wind turbine on there as a backup is a good.
I think it just needs like a battery, but yeah, maybe it just stopped working because we were too far away for too long. I don't know.
I don't think that's...
Like, I don't know how the collector works. Everything was full. It should have had no way to actually stop running, but it did.
Oh. Well, in fairness, I think you need an equivalent amount of hydrogen engines to hydrogen generate maintain power level.
Well, it was already, like, self-sufficient, so I don't know how it faulted, but I'll fix up the hydrogen tank
I
and
think
that'll hopefully help it
a
out.
battery is probably a good idea regardless.
Yeah. Well, at least now it won't shut off.
Okay. Hydrogen generators. Two hydrogen generators per hydrogen engine.
Ah.
Keep up with function rate.
I'll have to bear that in mind. I wonder if I can redesign it slightly then, make it work a bit better.
I could...
Ooh, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. It's tight this month, I can't.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. Like, there are occasions where I don't feel like takeaway, but I can't. Okay. Right. But we go for a drive.
Who's we?
You and me.
There's
there's
only
no-
one seat on that thing.
I can build another one. I can build another one. The swinging rotor is a little terrifying, I've got to be honest.
Yeah. There's not really any way to stabilize it though without just making it.
Yeah,
Fuel
not like
low.
not like it's expensive. Yeah.
Well, I'm getting rocks.
Critical.
Hi.
Hello. Hole, get me out of the hole.
If you didn't want to be in the hole, you shouldn't have gotten the hole.
I'm trying to get out of the hole. Oh.
Just do what I do, levitate.
I'm out of hydrogen.
You're out of hydrogen.
I'm out of hydrogen, yeah.
Oh dear. Sounds like a you problem though.
Oh, thank you. But I'm gonna make it a you problem as well. You now have a seat.
Let me grab some parts for the ice farm, and I'll be right in.
Yeah, the detector is off. Okay.
Fuel critical.
How do I hear welding over there?
Are we welding something?
Ah. Oh, you made a passenger seat.
Yeah.
The passenger seat is higher than my head.
I mean, it's a tall vehicle.
Admittedly, that's a low bar to clear, but still. How does one get in?
One...
And is the answer levitate?
No, one clicks on the passenger seat.
Well, I should have most of the hydrogen tank now as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All aboard.
All aboard.
Oh gods.
Don't worry.
That's a lot faster than we have gone in any vehicle to date.
Yeah.
You realize that, like, 30 meters per second is, like, highway speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just letting you know, because we are a large truck surrounded by trees.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it. I'm surprised the rotor didn't just get whacked off there. Oh lord. Well, we've spent, like, how many hours building this thing, and you're gonna crank it against a tree in the next 5 minutes?! That was close. Are you doing this on purpose?
No.
That's even
Maybe.
worse. Tree! Well, we're already 2 kilometers away and we've not detected anything.
Yeah, but traveling fast is going to help us. So.
You're not wrong, but still. I'm glad I'm at least, like, far enough away from this rotor to not be decapitated by a swinging ore detector. Oh no, we're going off-road. Well, more so anyway.
We weren't on road.
At least it was smooth. If I die and lose the pieces for the ice farm, I will shoot you. I'll respawn, but then my corpse will be kilometers away. Nearly 4, to be exact.
I am a fairly good driver, Old Deflin. I wouldn't say I'm a great driver.
I've seen you play Sea of Thieves.
Okay, driving a car and driving a boat are two very different things.
I mean, one's more west, yes, but that's about it. That's about the extent of it.
Well, no, one takes a hell of a lot more, like, patience to turn.
And this won't?
Not necessarily.
Honestly, it's kind of a surprise that it's turning at all right now.
I mean, wheel setup is pretty well done on it, so...
Not to toot your own horn.
Well, considering I've spent the last week fine-tuning, I'd say it's pretty good.
Well, we are now 6 kilometers away and we have still not detected anything. I'm really starting to wonder if ores actually exist on this planet.
I'm fairly sure they do.
Like, I've had, like, faster luck finding ores on asteroids. I'm pretty sure by this point I had found ores in Antarctica. Oh, we found a mountain range. Like, this whole detector goes a kilometer and change underground, and we haven't found anything.
Yep.
Also, my in-game FPS has just started to tank, and I'm not sure exactly why that would be.
No! No! Epic! Epic! What the
What
fuck?
happened? What happened?
Epic's game library just decided to turn on and show up in front of my game. Not helpful. Absolutely not helpful. Fuck off. You decided to... I'm sorry, Epic. You decided to turn on in front of my game to show me Football Manager? Football Manager. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's awful.
Oh, if we had died right then from that. Oh. Like, I don't mean to alarm you, Lucian, but I don't think this suit has a seatbelt.
Eh, you'll be fine.
Well, we're at 10 kilometers, and the only thing I've gotten is an unknown signal. I really don't know that there's actually ores on this planet.
I'm fairly sure there are.
And yet... we must have scanned hundreds of kilometers of space by now.
Possibly.
Like, if they're less than a kilometer underground, we should have run over them.
I'm just...
Is the ore detector turned on? Asks my chat. I think it is. It's green.
turned on.
Yeah, I think you might have scuppered us. We might have to build a ship to go into space to find ores.
I mean, it's possible, but it's gonna be hella difficult.
I didn't say it'd be easy. At least we'll have hydrogen.
I mean... Yeah, that is actually a good idea. I'm gonna fly up and
Fuel
reference.
critical.
Yes, I do. Never mind.
I have 54 hydrogen, but it won't help
That's not
us.
enough. Oh,
It's not enough, and it won't help us because I don't have the map.
yeah.
I'm seeing suggestions for heading for the mountains, but that requires fording the river.
We'll go to those mountains. There.
I think turning back to base might be a good idea at this point. No, there is definitely something over here that my game does not like, because it is dropping frames a lot.
Probably loading in parts of the planet.
I suppose the next question is, are you getting FPS drop over here?
I'm getting a small amount.
Okay. Doesn't really help my confidence with your driving, but okay.
Oh,
No.
fine driving.
Lucian, you nearly crashed into a tree just a moment ago because Epic opened.
Well, yeah, but that's not exactly my fault, now is it?
It's your fault for installing Epic.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't really have a choice. They offer a free game every now and again, which helps with the streaming. I'm poor. I have to take what I can get.
I mean, I can't say no to that. Patreon.com/lying, by the way, chat.
We're at a mountain. Looking at the map. I'm gonna send you the map.
Are you saying that you want me to fly into the atmosphere and find out where we are?
Give it a go.
The lying is to your immediate left.
I'm looking for you in Discord. Okay, I've sent you the map.
Oh god, is this how far apart they are?
Maybe? Possibly?
Oh boy.
I don't know where we are, is the thing. That's the main problem. I don't know where we are, I can't.
Well, we know we're in greenery. We know we're near a river.
Yeah.
I can see maybe 3 locations that could be. If we head north up the river that we just passed, we might be able to
Actually,
get something
yeah, that's
close
a
to it.
good point. There we go. Spectator mode.
Oh. Cheat, of course.
Cheat. At this point, we might as well. There's a lot that we need to know realistic. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Oh?
We're on the right track. Because if I'm looking at this correctly, at the end of this river is a massive deposit of cobalt.
Potentially?
Well, I'm fairly sure that I know where we are now. All we need to do is get to the end of this river, and we'll figure it out. And then we can transport back home a pocket of cobalt and build us some cargo containers to get to and from.
There's like one problem with that notion, as near as I can see it. Which is that if that is indeed the river we're on, we should have picked up a fair few more things by now.
We're on the river that's between the... Okay, so on one side of the river is a massive silver deposit. That is it on the river we're on. As far as I can tell.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at the same thing. This river does not seem to move in that direction. Like, it looks a lot more wibbly on the map.
I think you're looking at the wrong river, possibly. There's two rivers that end in cobalt.
There's like one wiggly river that comes in from the ocean, and then to its right is magnesium in a big, like, crater. Is what I'm looking at currently. And I think we are fairly close to an iron deposit, actually, off of, to the left of that river. So you're right, if we follow this river longer, we'll probably hit cobalt. I think I've spotted where we are.
Yeah, it should. Further down, I don't. I'm just following the beach at the moment. Easier.
Wait, we're moving?
We're moving. We've been moving for a while.
I was still in spectator. This is gonna be a good, like, 30 kilometers away. And we have
Yeah.
no cargo capacity on this thing. It's
Well-
just our backpacks.
As I said, we'll have to grab a pocket full of cobalt, bring it back, build some cargo containers, and then go back and fill her up. So, probably what we'll end up having to do.
I don't know why I keep getting the sound of, like, atmospheric thrusters or something.
Oh. I think we're approaching the river.
Yep, just about see it.
I do like how well this truck is actually performing.
All things considered.
All things considered.
We're still a ways. This is a long river.
Yeah, it is.
Making good progress, though.
Hasn't flipped. Hasn't flipped yet.
It's on a sandbar. How would it flip?
Oh, base engineers can be cruel, cruel game sometimes. No, you can refine cobalt in the standard basic refinery, yes, but it's just that it's very slow.
Yeah, that's it. The main advantage of the bigger refinery is just like upgrades and stuff. And with the bigger assemblers, the main advantage is also upgrades, but also being able to make entire blocks queued up. Right, we should be soon detecting cobalt, assuming that either of us is correct. You may want to turn to the left, though. Oh, picking up cobalt.
Oh, where is it? Where?
Ahead.
Head? Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. Nice. Ooh.
That sounded bad.
Yeah, that wasn't great. The area over here is quite mountainous.
Oh god. I repeat my statement that if I die with all the materials for the ice farm on my body, I'm going to shoot you.
We'll be fine. I didn't expect this area to be quite this mountainous, honest.
We're on a mountain!
Yes.
This is
Captain
the
Arthur
this
has
is the
his hand-
literal definition of mountainous.
Shush. Fine. Fine.
We're at like a 45-degree twist. Any further, we'd practically be driving on our side.
Hell.
Alright, there's no antenna on this thing, is there?
There is.
Stop! That's a cliff!
Yeah, I see it. I see it. There is an antenna.
Is there?
Yeah,
Where?
right next to you.
Oh, there's nothing next to me anymore.
No, it's there.
Oh, the antenna's there, everything else is gone.
Yeah.
Oh god, we came so close to just flying off.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, Lucian professes to be an expert driver. Also, Lucian returns home with one fewer cockpit than he left with.
Well, we're at the Cobalt. We're here. We managed it, so... Nah.
Fuel
Oh.
critical.
The damage isn't that bad, actually.
We're missing a cockpit!
We broke a single cockpit. That's it.
Alright, stuff your pockets and let's get home.
Mm-hmm. See? Fine. Yeah, we did make it. We managed it. Somehow. We're gonna want to.
Definitely
I'm gonna GPS mark this. We can come back here and build a. Oh, there goes a large stone. No. Do you not right-click drill flying?
No, I was right-clicking. It's just I'm also picking up stone whilst I'm mining this.
Oh. Right. Way out of this hole.
Alright, you can't fly, can you?
Nope, I cannot.
Pity that.
Well, I think you'll be thankful for the way out. Save some hydrogen. Hey, at least now we can make metal grids.
Yeah, we can fix the tumbleweed. We could upgrade the tumbleweed. Ooh. Imagine that.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, Lying.
Tumbleweed
do it.
Pro.
Uh-huh. Thankfully, we can now carry a decent amount of cobalt back. Pull some stone down the hill. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm full. Stuffed.
Okay, let me finish filling up my inventory, and then we can move.
So the first cobalt and the first and only cobalt we've managed to find is officially 38 kilometers away. Sorry, 28 kilometers. It's 30 kilometers away. Silver is actually a little closer, I think.
Yes, silver is closer, but it's on the other side of the river.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually more on the other side of mountains from us, but yeah, it's near a different river.
One of the
A
things
different,
that we
longer
could-
river.
One of the things that we could do is build like drill rigs in the ore areas, and then build pipelines back to.
That's
the base.
long. A pipeline kilometers long is
Oh,
what
yeah.
you're suggesting.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, the amount of resources to build it alone.
I can see it being done. Like these ore patches are massive. Okay.
Right, can you get us home without murdering us?
Give you a 50.
I don't like that sound of indecision.
Now it'll be fine.
We're going to die, Chad. We're going to die.
I'm gonna die.
For one thing, you're driving in the wrong direction.
I'm driving down the mountain in a direction where it's flatter. Know where I'm going.
The entire point of us coming out here was that we didn't know where we were going.
Well, now we do know where we're going.
Good.
What?
That was just quite the dip.
Yeah.
That was the thing that Crypto Bros told me to buy.
What? A dip?
Yeah, they say buy the dip.
Hey?
Yes, because it's the cheapest point to get into the cryptocurrency.
Huh. Yeah.
Of course, that also presumes that at some point the cryptocurrency will rebound, which is optimistic at best.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the dip is usually like still several $1,000s, so fat chance I'm getting to that.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like there's 2 points where things dip, when they're becoming easier to obtain, and when they're completely worthless. And when it comes to crypto, by design, it's usually the latter.
Well, we now have cobalt, and we now know, technically speaking, where we are on the map as well. That's good.
Yep. Let's see, AG is aluminium? Or am I correctly?
AG is silver.
Oh, I thought SI was silver. Well, that's silicon, of course.
No, SI is silicon, yeah. FE is iron, AU is gold.
MG is magnesium for big,
Yeah.
big explosion things.
And platinum is something. Does anyone in chat remember what the atomic, the periodic table identifier for platinum is? I don't.
Pretty sure it's P.
It?
Pretty sure. Possibly PL.
PL.
In fact, we've got a long ride. I'll look it up.
It's PT, actually. Huh. Fair enough.
Ah, yes, the public test elements.
Test elements.
I don't see any platinum on this planet. I'm guessing that's still space. I'm seeing uranium. A lot of uranium in Antarctica, apparently.
Yeah. I know that there is platinum somewhere. Yeah, there is, but it's in an underwater trench.
Oh, lovely.
So we're gonna have to make a submarine. Get that.
Well, the most we've managed to make so far is a ice farm that gets submerged periodically. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a ways from us even factoring in that it's a trench.
Yeah, we'll need to build... what we could do is we could build a... like a big freighter ship and then have a submarine in a bay inside it that we could then drop into the trench to go mining.
I know there was a thing like that was made historically to steal a Russian submarine, but I can't remember what the name of it was.
I was thinking of the stuff from Atlantis, but okay, fair enough.
I mean, there was a submarine in that. I don't recall there being a big ship to deploy it.
No, there was. So, like, the... at the start of Atlantis, sort of before the submarine gets launched, you actually see that Milo is sitting on the deck of a ship. And all of that infrastructure is built around the submarine. So it's a massive ship that is around the submarine, which I think is really cool. But maybe that's just... I did build a replica of the Ulysses submarine from Atlantis in Space Engineering. Yeah.
Something has just occurred to me.
We do.
If we hit something again, which I'm not saying we will, but, you know, odds aren't great, I'm the person in the seat with the most structure to it.
Yeah, you are.
Oh no.
World seam.
Like, if there's any damage to the front of this thing, it'll be to the thing that your seat, the one controlling the entire thing, is built on.
Yeah. Like, this is the only problem with Agaris as a planet. It's the world seam.
Okay, we're fine, mostly. Most importantly, your seat is still there.
Yeah. Come on. Ugh.
Fuel critical.
You didn't park it,
Yeah, it's fine.
Fuel critical.
I was so ready there for you to hop out and just, like, delicately soften the world seam so you could drive over it, and then you turn to your right and I'm submerged in the river.
Okay. Just gonna...
Would this maybe be better if we went backwards? If only so that any damage we accrue doesn't immediately render this thing inoperable.
It's not that we need a better rover, PhD. It's just that we need to smooth out the transition.
It's a bit of both. We can say it's a bit of both.
I mean, the rover is
Like,
technically,
the-
like, not.
The rover is a truck, and trucks are
Rover
built
is-
for one active environment, which is a heavily paved road.
True.
Like, this is not an off-road buggy.
No, it's...
How am I picking up cobalt from 9.5 kilometers away?
You
I've
have
got a readout for
GPS?
cobalt from there.
Have a GPS?
No, it's a ore detection reading.
Huh.
That's odd.
No idea. There we go.
Oh, hurrah. Back to
Yeah.
the beach.
The world seam is the one problem with Agaris that Captain Arthur hasn't managed to find a solution for, unfortunately. It's one of those things of creating a custom planet in Space Engineers is hard enough as it is. This is one small sacrifice. So.
I presume it's because the map was made partially from, like, World Painter or something. I don't know if it's actually World Painter, but it looks very World Painterly.
It does a bit.
I'd be utterly astonished if it was actually made using the same thing that people use to custom paint Minecraft maps.
I mean,
But I haven't kept up with their dev. Maybe they've been doing that.
I'll look
Oh,
into
hey,
that.
hold it.
Fuel critical.
Oh, it's my unknown signal.
Yeah.
Hello, what do you have for me? I got a carpet grinder.
I'm sorry?
I got a carpet grinder.
Okay, I'll leave you alone with that.
And 74 interior plates, apparently.
Aren't we both full of
Yes.
cobalt right now?
Yes, we are. Lying!
Later.
I don't have any hydrogen, you ass! And I'm not running 16 kilometers. Come back.
It's exercise.
Get up. What I was gonna say is the seats have an inventory. So you can stick some stuff in there.
Alright. Stuff the seats.
Yep. Entry.
It's gonna be getting dark soon. We should really get moving.
Oh my god, the seats can fit 5k cobalt?
Pardon?
Apparently the seat can fit 5k cobalt. Damn, we should
Well,
grab
damn.
some
We
more.
should have filled these things while we were still there.
Yeah. Well, too late now. We're not gonna go back 11 kilometers.
God
Don't
no.
have enough time. Okay, let's go. Well, at least now I know that it is running the Agaris at War all map, essentially. That is helpful. I mean, I knew the seats had storage, Shadow Toiga, it's just I didn't realize quite how much storage they had.
If we maintain this pace, we'll be back home in about 6 minutes or so.
Lovely.
If.
I mean, we can maintain 40 meters a second pretty easily.
On the beach.
Yeah, and we can follow the beach pretty much all the way home.
Yeah, more or less, except that we are in the woods. Our actual home base is in the woods. The ice
Well-
farm, on the other hand, is on the beach, which I need to
Yeah,
stop on.
but that's like 500 meters away. Not far. We could go grab some silver.
Well, for now, let's just focus on the cobalt, because then we can make actual cargo containers and shove that full.
Yeah, that's true.
We can also just fix the tumbleweed. Just send the tumbleweed out here. Ooh, the Tumbleweed Pro, of course. I can blueprint it now.
Okay.
Successive generations of Tumbleweed. The final iteration is just a planet. Truly, the great space Tumbleweed.
Don't forget that this does have aerodynamics, everything. So,
That kind of scale, I don't think it'll matter too much.
okay.
There's a lot of thrusters involved there.
Is the compass still backward on Agarus without the fixed mod? Possibly. Pedatoiga? I don't actually know. But in this particular instance, I've only spawned Agarus in as a planet, not as part of the scenario, so it's possible that the compass is fine on it. Regardless, I'm not using it too much for that. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Okay, less than 10 kilometers home.
Yep.
And I'm still picking up cobalt, like 20 kilometers away. I'm not sure what's causing that.
It's probably just bug.
It's accurate coordinates, though.
Yeah, it's probably just a visual bug. Like, it's stuck with the, thing. There.
Weird.
Like, I've set
I suppose this
myself
thing has
a
any
GPS
headlights, does it?
I am the headlights.
Oh, goody.
I forgot to weld the. And then they go.
Well, we have reversing lights at least.
Mm-hmm.
What's that game that's about, like, ice road truckers, basically?
Spin tires?
Yeah, this feels like spin tires to me right now.
Hmm.
I've literally never played it, but this feels like a spin tires moment.
I mean, it is very dark. Or, yeah, spin tires or snow runner. One of the two.
We're at 6 kilometers. Here we go.
Yep.
God, it is pitch black.
It really is. Oh. Everything's fine. Ow.
Lucian,
Yes.
I've just flown over in spectator mode to home base. We might have a slight problem.
Okay.
There isn't one.
You mean there isn't one?
Oh, wait, no. Oh, thank Christ, it hadn't loaded in.
I was gonna say.
I flew over expecting to see like the searchlight or something, and like both it and the ice bomb were just non-existent. All the voxels
Yeah.
were changed, but it wasn't there. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know those were.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Oh,
Thank you, Max Longhall, for the follow. Welcome to the.
dear gods!
Oh.
I've never felt my heart sink that quite that fast. Thing is, we traveled like 30 kilometers away. It's entirely possible that it could have somehow glitched, run out of power, let the ice bombs in, then despawned.
Hmm. Well, we're a kilometer out. This is a watermark planet, yes, Mr. Man.
Yep.
This
And if you hop over to
is-
twitch.tv/lyinginbed, you can see our ice farm by the waterside fairly soon.
This is Agaris by Captain Arthur. It is not the Agaris war scenario. I should stress that. Yeah. We are home. Oh, God, hole. Right. Oh.
I will still shoot you if you kill me right at home.
Well, we're home.
Fuel critical.
Got here. We managed it. I'm going to bed.
Same.
Getting in bed.
Alright, there goes the stars.
Oh,
Critical.
right.
Yeah, I'm still getting a reading on the Cobalt like 28 kilometers away. I don't know why. That doesn't make sense.
Oh.
But then also everything we'd made in the last like 2 to 3 streams just completely vanished and reappeared for me, so who knows?
Right. We are now refining cobalt.
I am scurrying over to the ice farm real quick. Before I potentially die again.
Fair enough. The Ares system is something that I do want to look into at some point. I know that Wasted is interested in putting together an Ares whitelist server.
Like the mission? The Ares mission?
Oh no, the Ares at War scenario, which essentially is like Agaris at War, but contains massive like planets that are like Agaris in that all of the ore patches are in different places.
Right. Honestly, I'm not 100% certain. I like the concept, I think, of all of these massive ore veins and stuff, but the sheer distance between them is just such a pain in the neck.
I mean, it's an interesting engineering challenge. I suppose.
mean, yeah. But like, so is getting off a planet with like 15G gravity. That doesn't mean it's gonna be fun.
I think.
Oh yes, get a metal grid together so we can fix the tumbleweed.
Yeah. Metal grids are being produced. We now have 11 metal grid. Have a decent amount of cobalt. Did you put your cobalt in?
Mine was in my seat.
Oh, is it? Yep.
Also, we need more rock.
And that's not
There's always more rock.
more rock. Yep. We're using the aerodynamic mod and the mod. The water mod and the aerodynamic mod work really well in combination, to be honest. They're really good complementary mods. So we'll be building boats, and we'll be building submarines, and we'll be building airplanes, other stuff. Or I'll be building. Not sure what line.
I will be building tumbleweeds.
You will be building Tumbleweed, apparently, yes.
They're such a fun design type.
I mean, they're balls with drills on the bottom of them, apparently.
Yeah, more phallic ships can rarely be found.
I wouldn't really classify a tumbleweed as phallic.
It's hanging down. It's hanging low.
Yes.
It's not pointed straight up, but it's phallic. I could point it straight up if you like, but we would have some trouble then.
How long does the Zeppelin gas cell... How does the Zeppelin gas cell mod interact with the water mod? I don't know, Shadowfoot. We don't have the Zeppelin gas cell mod installed. I would assume that it works relatively standard, because what the Zeppelin gas cell does is not realistically provide buoyancy, it provides lift. So I think it would work the same regardless. Maybe not if you dunked it in the water. I don't know.
What are you building over there?
Oh, I'm putting together that cockpit and
The one that got
finalizing-
blown off?
Well, but the one that got blown off and the one that we already have, as well as I'm gonna get started on. I'm gonna deconstruct the ore detector that we have on here at the moment, and I'm gonna construct a large set of cargo. I'm feeling good about that.
Okay, thruster is
Custom
functional.
assembler? No, not a custom assembler, just the normal one for Uncanny. Oh, it's a basic assembler and a basic refinery because we haven't got that far, realistically.
We went 30 kilometers, but we haven't gotten that far.
Yeah, we went 30 kilometers because we needed to find the stuff to go further.
We needed to find cobalt in order to go plus ultra.
I mean, that depends on whether you're using the Watermod 2.0 or the Watermod 3.0 Shadow Dwarf. Because the 3.0 Watermod submarines are a lot different. Because the ballast tanks work different. Oh, no, that's an interface block for Oncoming. So we do have a few mods on this, and the interface block is one of them.
Just a few.
It's mostly aesthetic mods. So
The interface just lets us plonk it on the side of a conveyor, so we can actually just access inventory.
yeah, and it looks better than just having a
Instead
cargo
of just
container there.
instead of just dumping a small cargo container there every single time.
Yeah, it is quite nice. I should probably put together a mods list for the World of Madness worlds. Yeah, I think it would be cool to make a sort of a massive set of pipelines that traverse the land to get cobalt and stuff to a main base.
I mean, you're welcome to, but I think for that you might want some kind of industrial grade welding ship,
Yeah, I
or maybe
agree.
some kind of crawler that does it with a projector.
Not sure how I put that together. Not really my.
Well, I imagine it's very much like an orbital elevator, but sideways.
Have you managed to put together an orbital elevator?
Not once, not once.
Yeah, exactly. Woo! Have the first industrial cockpit online.
Well, about 24 more large steel tubes and the hydrogen tank at the ice farm will be done too.
Nice.
And now I can actually fill the tumbleweed back to the top again. As long as I don't crang another thruster anyways.
Yeah, I definitely want to see about putting together a submersible carrier or something like that, because that does sound like a whole lot of fun. But we'll see. We shall see.
Oh, it's good to have full thruster control again.
Fuel low.
I forget, does gravel have a use?
No. Modders use it a lot, but generally no. Like, modders like to use it for concrete. Oh, no. Long haul is right. Reactor components. That's what gravel's used.
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
Not sure if it's used for anything else, but yeah, reactor components.
Are we just fighting over the production line here?
I mean, we don't have enough to build large steel tubes, so I'm putting the glass first because it only uses
We
silicon.
don't have enough to build large steel tubes because you keep telling it to build other things.
Well, no, it's skipping between.
I only have
and getting
10 more.
stuck.
Let me have 10 more. Stop fiddling around with the queue.
Stop. Ooh, we have 2 cockpits. Nice.
So do we want to move everything to the ice farm, or do we want to just run a line to the ice farm? What's the target, do you think?
For now, I think the best idea is to move everything to the ice farm, because it'll just make things easier in general. And then maybe we can come back and build something. Yeah. Hey Tiberosity. Yeah, this is a sort of a heavy transport vehicle. So I am thinking that maybe these cockpits need to be raised up because
Just so they don't impact the ground more?
yeah, they're very close to the ground at the moment, and I'm going that could break easily. But yeah. Okay. Let me stick a cargo container on here and then start moving stuff down. We've actually been driving it around pretty well, Tiberosity.
Is this the truck?
Yeah. It's been fairly decent. Even on fairly challenging times.
Apart from that bit where you had to pop out and remodel the terrain and also fix up the truck.
Well, in
And also that
fairness-
point where you very nearly went flying with the only functioning control seat.
Gosh. It was fine. We survived, didn't we?
Very, 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 very barely. You were literally hanging on by a single small grid armor block. That wasn't even fully welded.
Yeah. Ooh. Wait. Okay. I want... do we want to set up a basic assembler and refinery down at the hydrogen plant, or do we want to put on a full refinery? Build
I think full.
refinery.
Okay. I think the hydrogen plant's gonna be major power supply.
Okay. In that case... yeah, all of the items did for a full refinery. And I'll transfer them into the cargo container on the heavy transport. Heard the news that Keen will include the coveted T-junction conveyor? Yeah. So apparently Keen are adding the community requested stuff.
Isn't that T-junction, not X, not cross? Oh,
not cross. T-junction.
Oh, that would tidy up over here a bit.
Yeah, they're apparently adding stuff in the quote-unquote community update. And I'm sitting here like, okay, could we have had this, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago? That would have been nice. It's nice that they're finally getting around to it, but, eesh. A little late.
I mean, better late than never.
It is better late than never. Angel Manic, it is... like, there are a lot of mods that add, like, that sort of thing. But in fairness, a lot of, and like, this isn't to say that mods aren't a good thing, but a lot of people do prefer...
No, mods are terrible. They completely pervert the game's original design and are utterly awful. They clearly infringe upon intellectual property rights and should be destroyed. Yeah. Nothing should ever be modified, ever.
Shut up. You sound like Marin.
No planets, only rock.
No planets, only rock. Fucking hell. But yeah, like, a lot of people prefer working without mods, and having the option of a vanilla alternative is a good thing, regardless. Oh God. Curiosity. I will say, I do like that Wasted has put together a suit voice mod as well.
Oh no.
I did it first.
And you hate it.
And I hate hearing my own voice. Yes, that is also true. But yeah, I am glad that Wasted decided to put together a suit voice mod, but it is... I've been listening in on his streams where he's been using it, and he's starting to dislike hearing his own voice just as much as I do with the mod that I made.
Oh, did he make it sassy?
No, he didn't make it sassy. He made it incredibly snarky.
There are no planets, there's only asteroids that have their own gravity and breathable air. You're right, Esper. It's a very fascinating phenomenon.
Huh.
Huh?
Well, my chat has just redeemed a thing.
Oh. Wait, no. No, 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 no.
Come here! Come here!
No!
They've redeemed a bounty on you, Lang!
No, they haven't!
Stop flying away! Come
They'll
back
never
here!
take me alive!
Fuck, where'd he go? Are you in the ocean?
View.
Oh, you
No
are?
comment.
Stay still!
Why would I do that?
The more you stay still, the sooner this will be over.
Not happening. You'll run out of magnesium eventually.
Fuel critical.
God, weapons in Space Engineers are awful.
You're only saying that because you're a bad shot.
Well, I'm also saying that because they are objectively awful.
How many rounds you got left?
None.
Yay!
Run out. Damn it.
I lived!
You lived. You did. You lived. Congratulations. Oh, now I need to run all the way back to the base.
You and me both. I ran out of hydrogen with that last maneuver. So did your chat just put a bounty on me specifically, or on
Yes.
the only person they could have?
They put a bounty on you specifically. Good news is I still have a grinder. Come here. Yeah. Ow. 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 I can't even tell if I'm doing damage. This is Space Engineers in a nutshell, basically.
Give or take.
Aha!
Oh.
I got you!
Ow! That must have been to the head.
That was capacitization.
Pardon?
Capacitization. I killed you by killing myself. Through
Oh, you-
impact.
Right, yeah, you didn't actually kill me with the... Oh.
Yeah.
Ow.
Colloquially known as capacitization.
Well, we definitely need more rock. So I'm calling
Yes,
it for the
we
night.
do.
Because it is already like 20 past 10 for me.
Yeah, we've been going for a little longer than usual. Right.
Partially because of murder.
Partially because of murder, yes. Yes, indeed. Although, in fairness, it was fun murder. I had fun murdering.
Sure
right.
you did.
I am going to throw people at a person who's streaming right now. Ooh. Zori is streaming some art. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining us this evening. I do hope you all had fun. I certainly had a lot of fun. We will be back tomorrow with some Atlas shenanigans because the Atlas, the next Atlas test is up and running tomorrow, around 11 o'clock. For now, though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining us. Do go check out Lying's Patreon and YouTube channel and Twitch channel. They are a brilliant content creator and definitely deserve all the support that you can give. But for now, though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining us this evening. Have a very good evening and a very good night.
And remember, that's twitch.tv/lyinginbedmon, patreon.com/